All set? Ryan, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance this morning?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to the August 1st, 2019 meeting of the Shawnee County Board of Commissioners. My name is Bob Archer. I currently serve as chair of the commission and represent District 3 alongside Commissioner Bill Rippon, who represents District 1, and Commissioner Cook, who represents District 2. Good morning, everyone. Morning. First item of business, please.
First item is item 1, proclamations, presentations, update on National Night Out. Judy Wilson, Safe Streets.
Good morning, Commissioners. It's a great opportunity to be here and give you an update. We have with us today Michelle Voth, and she's our Executive Director at Prevention Recovery, and we have Michaela Butterworth, and she works with the National Night Out and Neighborhood Watch. So we're in uniform today, you know. But we do thank you for the opportunity. And of course, you know the purpose of National Night Out is to get to know your neighbors to reduce crime. And we work hard at that to try to do that goal. Safe Streets, of course, started out in 1996, as you probably remember, and we had one large event. And that, we had one large event until about 2004. And of course, with the purpose to know your neighbors, the neighborhood said, let's have individual events. Let's don't do one big one. So that's when we changed, and we had 12 that year. And that was in 2005. Last year we had 87, and we had more than 10,500 people participate. And we were ranked last year 6th in the nation for Topeka and Shawnee County. So we're real proud of that. They worked really hard. So as of yesterday, we had 83 neighborhoods registered and 12,500 people participating. Now, that's not to say that this number won't change, because yesterday we had several that inquired. So we may have people add right up to August the 9th, right before our event on the 10th. And now, if you're out and about, you could have a great opportunity. You could go to a pancake feed at 8:30 in the morning. You could have live music. You could go to pool parties. You could have an ice cream social. We also have a movie in the park. And this year we have an all-night camp out. So College Hill will be doing an all-night camp out. And then they have movies, and then the next morning they're going to have breakfast. So this is a first for us for that. We would not be successful without our partners, and we thank you so much for your support. Also, we have the Shawnee County Sheriff's Office, the Shawnee County District Attorney, Topeka Police Department, Kansas Highway Patrol, Topeka Fire Department, and, of course, our Shawnee County Parks and Recs. And Daryl does a super job. He works with the neighborhoods. He gets all the parks ready, and his phone rings off the wall. And we're really glad that he helps us out. Of course, our other partners, Hy-Vee, Reesers, Dillon's, Prairie Band Potawatomi Nation, Federal Home Loan Bank, Core First Bank and Trust, Clayton Wealth Partners, Walmart, and Alpha Media. For our Hy-Vee, gives free hot dogs and hot dog buns to all the neighborhoods, plus 10% off of everything. Then Reesers provides us free side dishes for all the neighborhoods. Dillon's provides water. We'll have a semi in our parking lot in case you want to come by on Monday, August the 5th. We'll have the semi in from Dillon's with 675 cases of water on it. We'll have Frito-Lay there with the semi, so we have chips coming out of there, all free for the neighborhoods. So if you're out and about on Monday, August 5th, just stop by our office at 2209 Southwest 29th Street from 8 to 4, and you can see all the activity. Now on Wednesday, on the 7th, we will recognize our neighborhoods at the Safe Streets Coalition meeting. So you all can feel free to stop by there as well. Friday is the kickoff party, and Alpha Media has the party at the Hy-Vee parking lot from 5:30 to 7:30. And it's Hy-Vee and Alpha Media that will plan our kickoff party. And of course, Saturday, August the 10th, is the big day. So anywhere from 8:30 to 10 o'clock at night, just stop by any of them. And you do have a list there, just kind of a draft list, as you will, right now. But I will send you a final list a little bit later. Now, the VIP bus, we have that, and your invitation's there for that. The VIP reception's at 5 o'clock. The bus leaves at 5:30, and it will be back at the Topeka Police Department at 8:15. And we're going this year to Highland Acres, Oak Park Terrace Apartments, Bishop Park, Northland Subdivision, and College Hill, where they're having an overnight campout. So, you know, National Night Out provides opportunities for all neighborhoods, whether it be apartment buildings, condominiums, Neighborhood Watch, Neighborhood Improvement Association. We're all there to help whoever needs it and who would like to join us. So again, I thank you for the opportunity to update you on National Night Out and especially for your support. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. Thank you so much for
You're welcome.
coming and reminding the community of this opportunity to get together. I always liked the hot dogs, but I think the camp out would appeal to
Well, there you go.
Commissioner Cook specifically. So, no, thank you, Jude, for coming.
Thank you.
Commissioner?
Well, Commissioner Art Rippon is in College Hill, so I know that he's going to have his sleeping bag packed and ready to go.
I see you're county-wide. I
Yes, we
really
are.
appreciate that you did. I was talking to some people at Auburn just the other day, and they were all excited about their first night out on
That's right.
crime. And so,
Yes, we
Good.
have several in the county.
very good.
Okay.
All right.
And to bring that up, we have Neighborhood Watch, also from National Night Out. You know, if they have a big event, then they decide, well, I'd like to have a Neighborhood Watch in my group. And this week I have received 2 calls from county people who want to set up a new Neighborhood Watch because of this.
Yeah, that's what we did in our neighborhood
Sure.
several years ago.
Sure.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
All right, no, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item of business, please.
Item 3, consent agenda.
There are 6 items in the consent agenda. I want to point out one of the first item is acknowledge receipt of the audit report of the MTAA. And I just wanted to make sure the public knows that they are an independent taxing authority. We're just acknowledging that they showed us their audit, but we really have no authority in the MTAA. So I want to clarify that. 6 items.
I'll move for approval of the 6 items as presented.
Second.
Motion made to approve the consent agenda by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item 4, new business. A, County Clerk number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Under District Attorney, Journal Technologies, Inc., $13,571 is for Just Wave support. Under Solid Waste Recycling, Armor Equipment totaling $202,905.35 is for a side loader truck. Let's see, total vouchers as of July 31st, 2019, $2,033,555.17. And I move that we approve the vouchers.
Second.
Motion made to approve the vouchers by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion made to approve the correction orders by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item B, Parks and Recreation number 1, consider authorization and execution, execution of contract C-269-2019 with Central Mechanical Construction Company, Inc. for HVAC replacements at Reynolds Lodge, Garfield Shelter, Garfield Community Center, Gymnastics Area, Lake Shawnee Building, and the Big Gauge Shelter at a cost not to exceed $147,515 with funding from the Capital Maintenance 3R Fund.
Good morning, Commissioners. John Boyd, Parks and Recreation. Back in September, we submitted a 4-year schedule to y'all for your approval, and this will be the first year of that schedule. We didn't receive quite as many bids on this process as we would have liked, but Central Mechanical is very familiar with our equipment. They've been working with us for a few years now, and so we're comfortable with their bids. Be happy to answer any questions.
Questions?
Move for approval.
I'll second.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item B2, consider authorization and execution of contract C270-2019 with Cox Business to replace the current agreement at 6 community centers, Central Park, Crestview, Garfield, Hillcrest, Oakland, and Rice, with an upgraded bandwidth agreement at an additional annual cost of $6,771.90, with funding from the Parks and Recreation operating budget.
Good morning, Commissioners. Darlene Streeter, Parks and Recreation. This is just to replace the current agreement in order to upgrade the bandwidth at 6 of our community centers, which will in turn allow the library to come in and replace our current computers in our computer labs. I'd be glad to answer any questions, or IT's here if I can't answer them.
So the library is paying for the hardware?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
It's part of our agreement with them for our
How
computer
many-
labs.
How many units are they replacing?
36.
36. Okay. Questions?
This
Yes,
is a
Commissioner.
great agreement that we've had with the library for a number of years, where they provide the computers, and we just needed to provide the internet, and this is allowing a greater mobility to those individuals that maybe would not otherwise have it. It reflects homework for young people, it reflects resumes, and outreach for adults, and so I think this is a great asset, and I would move for approval of the new contract.
Second.
Yeah, I thoroughly support this, providing opportunity for disadvantaged areas. Motion made to approve by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries
Thank you. And
3-0. Thank you.
I do want to say thank you to the county IT department for working with us on this.
Pat is smiling. Good job. Good job. Well done. Next item, please.
Item B3, consider authorization and execution of contract C271-2019 with Darren Plank to conduct the 2019 Topeka Classic Strength Festival on August 10th at Lake Shawnee, with expenses offset by a $500 special event fee and a $400 donation to the Parks for All Foundation.
Good morning, Commissioners. Sean Osborne, Parks and Recreation. I would like to make note that we had a mistake, Parks and Rec did, I did, on the memo. Should say $900 will go to the Parks for All Foundation, and that was our mistake. But this is the second annual of this event. It will take place at Tin Man Circle. I do have Darren Plank here, who is the Strength Festival Coordinator. So if you have any information you want to ask him, as in what goes on that day, on that Saturday?
I wouldn't ask him a question. Commissioner Cook, Commissioner Rippon.
I'm good.
All right. Yeah, thank you for being here. We really do appreciate it. Do you have any thoughts?
This is actually the 6th year that we've done this, the 2nd year with Parks and Rec. I'm looking at trying to build it into a festival that's different than your normal deal by having, last year we have the Strongman competition, Highland Games, which is where Strongman started from.
Yeah,
So that we have something kind of different here to do.
that'd be great. That'd be great. Thank you.
Thank you. I think it's a very good opportunity.
I'll move that we approve.
Second.
Motion made to approve the contract by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Again, thank you for being here this morning. Next item, please.
Item B4, consider authorization and execution of the following. A, contract C272-2019 with Visit Topeka to organize the USA Men's Classic E slow pitch tournament between August 29th through September 2nd at Ruger Park and Shawnee North Communities Park. And B, resolution number 2019-52, temporarily exempting designated area in Shawnee North Community Park and Ruger Park from restrictions on selling, serving, possessing, or consuming alcoholic liquor and/or cereal malt beverages for the USA Men's Class E Slow Pitch Tournament from 5 p.m. August 29th to 5 p.m. September 2nd.
Morning, Commissioners. Darren Tolan, Sports Supervisor, Parks and Rec. Before you is the service agreement and resolution exemption for Visit Topeka for the national tournament, which is coming in August. I have a short presentation here that gives you some numbers and dates and all that good stuff. So this year is the 2019 Men's Class E Northern Regional, which will be held at Rieger and at Shawnee North. We will be using Felker a little bit, mainly for practices or anything like that. So, and this is the first actual tournament we've had for slow pitch since 2012. With the merger, the city had done some past, but this is the first year for that. And we are slated to host the 2020 Class D, same time next year in August. Estimated based off of last year's numbers it was in Liberty, Missouri, and they had 32 teams there. Their state tournaments are this weekend, so these teams will find out this weekend whether they qualify for nationals and stuff like that. And they do come from 7 to 10 states. There's not a lot of local teams or that, but we do Minnesota and stuff like that. So this is what was slated last year at Liberty. They had 17 Minnesota teams, 6 Iowa, 5 Nebraska, 3 Illinois, and South Dakota. It's slated this year for August 30th through September 1st, and it's at Rieger Park in Shawnee North. Opening ceremonies will be 8 o'clock August 30th at Rieger, and the championship game should roughly end somewhere around Sunday at 1 o'clock. Economic impact for these events, based off using DFI, with 30 teams coming, it's roughly $260,000 in economic impact. If we get up to 40, or if it, until they have their state tournament, I don't know how many teams are coming, it could grow more than that. So also Mike Bell is here with Visit Topeka to speak with you, and Nate Greer, our sports events manager, here if you have any questions.
Mike Bell, Visit Topeka. One, I'm pretty excited about this. It's going to happen. As Darren mentioned, it's the first time since 12 that we've actually hosted a men's national tournament. I just know it's going to be a lot of work between now and then. I'm excited to have this opportunity to partner with Parks and Rec on this. I think it's a good thing. We mentioned 19's the first year, 20's next year, and we bid for 21 in this past June. So we look to continue to keep the ball rolling. And with that, I'll answer any questions that you have.
Questions for Mike?
I have no questions.
Nothing?
I'll move that we approve.
All right, thank you.
I'll second the approval of both of the applications, the contract and the resolution.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Rippon and seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Mike, thank you for being here. Thank you. Good get. Next item, please.
Item C, Public Works, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-273-2019, amendment number 2 to contract C-102-2015 with MCON, Inc., extending the contract for 1 additional year beginning September 1, 2019 through August 31, 2020 for on-call emergency wastewater collection system repair services.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kurt Niehaus, Director of Public Works and Solid Waste. Yes, we would like to extend this 2015 contract with MCON for another year. What they would do is they would perform emergency repair services if we had maybe a collection system where a pipe collapsed or there was a blockage of some sort. The services would be paid out of the appropriate sewer district or the Sherwood Regional Sewer District, so it would all be user paid, user fees paid. And so with that, I'll take your questions.
Questions for Kurt?
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made to approve the contract by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
Kurt. Next item, please.
Item D, County Councilor, number 1, consider approval of change order number 8 to contract C-434-2018 with Kelly Construction Company, Inc. for the East Topeka Learning Center renovation and addition project, requesting an increase in cost of $69,017.34 and an additional 79 days with the new completion date being July 19th, 2019.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jim Krause, Shawnee County Counselor. I spoke with Zach Sneathen with HTK Architects. He's here yesterday, and asked him, is this going to be the final change order? He thinks it is. There may be a few credits and minor adjustments left, but otherwise, we think this is the final change order, setting the final contract price. The project did reach substantial completion, which was certified as of July 19th, 2019. So we're just wrapping it up. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Questions for County Counselor? I'll move to approve, and again, thank you for your going above and beyond on this. It's deeply appreciated.
I'll second.
Thank you very
Motion
much.
made to approve by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Next item, please.
Item 5, Administrative Communications.
This is a great opportunity for any department head or any member of the public to address the commission this morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Aaron Mahan, Shawnee County Emergency Management. One of our big jobs that we pretty much do on a constant basis is preparedness of the public and the citizenry. To that effect, we're just wanted to make sure that everybody is aware we are in a flash flood watch until Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. Conditions between now and then could produce enough rainfall to produce some flash flooding in those flood-prone areas. So we just ask people to stay informed, be aware of their surroundings when they're out and about, and of course, any of those areas they may enter. So we ask that you, if you do encounter those areas, to turn around, don't drown, and find an alternate route.
Thank you for the reminder, Aaron. That's appreciated.
Good morning, County Commissioners. Zach Sneathen, College Hill, representing College Hill right now. I will, as it was mentioned earlier, I will be out cooking breakfast that morning, so I invite you guys out to enjoy the morning and see how we fared in the camp out, but come out and enjoy some breakfast on us. Thanks.
Thank you for being here, Zach.
Good morning, Commissioners. Barbara Stapleton with the Greater Topeka Partnership and Go Topeka. And I just want to thank you for your commitment to the Washburn Tech East project and for lending Councilor Krall's time and energy and efforts to making it a successful public-private partnership for the entire community. Your commitment is unwavering, and we're very thankful for what you've done on behalf of JADO and the city and the county. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Barbara.
Kearney House, Director of Public Works and Solid Waste, 2 items. This Saturday, first Saturday of the month, so that means the Household Hazardous Waste Facility located at 131 Northeast 46th Street will be open in the morning to accept the community's hazardous waste. So we look forward to seeing you then. And then I have the honor of introducing our new planning director, Randy Anderson. He comes to us from Texas. And with that, I'll let him tell you about himself.
Wow. Well, my background is in the public sector and the private sector. So I've worked for businesses who are doing development projects on the other side of the fence. So I think that's one of the advantages that I have. I understand the difficulties and the challenges that both people have in getting a positive project on the ground that benefits the user and the citizens that they intend to serve. Been doing this for about 35 years, and I look forward to working with all of you and the other staff members who work with the planning department, and I'm happy to be here and addressing you, and look forward to the next 3 or 4 years of things we're going to start doing.
Welcome. You're going to have plenty to do over the next
That's what I've heard.
Your career. Welcome. Welcome. Quick question, Kurt.
Yes.
For hazardous, we've got a dehumidifier that went out. Can we bring it up there?
No, because you have to, it runs off of R-134 or something refrigerant, we have
Okay.
to take that refrigerant out before it's safe to take it to household hazardous waste. Now, you can take it down to the annex, and we'll accept it there, and then
Okay.
we have a contractor come in that extracts that gas, and so,
Okay,
how's that?
that's fine. I probably should have asked you offline. I thought the public might want to know. Are there, thank you, Kurt. Yeah. Anyone else for administrative communications? All right, Commissioner Cook.
There was a very nice reception for Judge Franklin Tice yesterday evening at the Ramada, recognizing his 42 years of service for Shawnee County, and also recognizing the work that his assistant Cindy had put in, as well, as they're both retiring at the same time. And so it's just a very nice reception. I know that Commissioner Rippon was there, and thank him for being able to be there. Thank you.
Commissioner?
Once again, Commissioner Cook has stolen my thunder, and, but that was a good reception, and, so, it was very nice.
The only thing I have is to remind the public that this evening at 5:30, right here, we're going to have public comment on the budget, and I'm sure we'll hear some discussion on the CIP this evening. And I really encourage people to come, as many people as possible. Tell your friends and neighbors, because the more people we hear from, the better decisions that we make as an organization in how we prioritize things and how we allocate our spending. So I would encourage the public to come, again, 5:30 in Commission Chambers. Meet you here. Next item, please.
Item 6, executive session.
There's not a need for an executive session, so we're officially adjourned. Thank you for attending.
I already know that. It's critical. I got